guys, start of day 4 of our trip. Our campsite is a little messy, but we're packing up, getting ready to head out. We're probably going to do one more stop on the way out just to shoot a little bit more and then finally get home. It's been a long trip. I've had a ton of fun, but it's not over yet. George's food finally caught up to him. No, I'm just kidding. That's just cow poop. Have watched this far, I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support. I hope I'm creating content that you guys enjoy, but enough of that, let's get back into this video. So I'm going to give you guys a behind the scenes look at George at work and the amount of work that he puts in to come up with one video is crazy. Let's check it out. Alright guys, while George is out there cooking and slaving away, cooking and filming, I decided that I would take the time to do the walk around of his wife's Jeep. Alright, we'll start up front. Up front they have the Weston steel bumper, but I believe this is going to be swapped out. Rebel off-road bumper is going on here to replace this. He's got 2 LP6s from Baja, which are amazing, or how George likes to say, phenomenal. It looks like they changed out their headlights. These don't look factory. Suspension, I believe they went with Fox suspension with the reservoir, both in the front and the rear. These aftermarket fenders they picked up. He's not really a fan. He's got to do a lot of cutting to them, so we might see something new in the future. As far as the rack, obviously a front runner rack. I believe this is a new prototype for them?
Yeah.
So this is a new prototype for the JK. It mounts here to the frame, and then it goes up with one bar, and then it sits, you bolt it to the back. On this rack, come on, not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 LP6s. Jesus, tons of light. And I love that he went with amber everywhere. I think it looks really, really clean. If you know who George is, his Tacoma has a similar setup but with white. Don't tell him, but this looks way better. My bad, George. And then up on top they have a front runner 2-person tent. All right, down here, jeez, they went with Volk Racing rims. I believe these are a prototype. They're not even out yet. You can't buy these yet, but holy shit, they're so nice. And then they have the Yokohama wrapped on the wheel. This setup is so nice. Off-road performance, excellent. Had 0 issues. I drove this truck most of the trip. Not a single scratch. You're welcome, George. We're gonna interrupt George here because he's shooting his cook. Oh, it's ready?
Yep.
Oh, check this out.
Jack Daniel pulled pork with some jalapeno cheese, Hawaiian bread. Nothing fancy, but it's perfect when you're out in the middle of nowhere.
Dude, that's fancy. All right, let's see if we can sneak back here. All right, in the rear we have a Dometic fridge. It's a CFX. I believe it's brand new. Wolf pack boxes off to the side, and then a front runner slide out, which everything's able to pivot out. He also has this fold down table by front runner, which is come in key for cooking. Just from this weekend, photographing it, videoing it, and all the obstacles that it's taken down, this thing is a beast. If you guys want more information about this vehicle, George is going to have a probably more in-depth video walk around about this JK. He knows way more than I do. I'm not a Jeep person. I had to ask him what type of Jeep this was. But if you need more information, reach out to George. Super awesome guy, and he'll hook you guys up. All right, guys, that's a wrap. We're done. We did 3 days. We did 4 days of shooting and creating content for a couple of companies. I want to give a huge shout out to Front Runner for making this all happen. Claymore for sending out a couple of products for us to test out and use. Everything went really well. We got almost everything we needed. Of course, there's always more to be done, but we are exhausted. It's been a long week. I can't wait to go see this footage, edit the videos, go through the photos, see what the clients think, and see my family. Most important, I miss my wife and my 2 little girls. But that's all for this one, guys. It's time to drive about 3 to 4 hours back home. It's 4 o'clock already, so we won't get home till night, but it's what we do. All right, guys, that's all for this one. Thank you for watching everything. I appreciate the support. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys on the next trip. Peace.